typical day, I'll get in the car every morning, and either I'll go out to find stories out in the city, or I'll find somewhere to write my stories and make phone calls and and be on the computer. I'm Corey Kilgannon. I'm a reporter for the New York Times.
2 or 3 years ago, one of the editors asked me if I wanted to do a regular Sunday column called Character Study, which would be basically a profile of almost like a New Yorker of the week. I like to call it for simplicity's sake, and I would go, I basically go around and try to find interesting people, compelling people, eccentric, quirky, funny, and you meet interesting people every week. You get involved with their lives, for a short time, but you sometimes fairly deeply. You get to ask them whatever you want. It's like you kind of get to live with them a little bit, each week.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it'll turn into a story.
It has to be really right for this column. So everyone has an uncle or an aunt or a boss or a client that they think is perfect, and they're not.
How are you? Where's the Haitian guy who's a mechanic here?
Mechanic?
Is he here?
The guy?
Yeah, the street mechanic. The older fella.
11:30.
Huh?
11:30 coming.
11:30?
Yeah.
But in the rain, he'll be here, you think?
Okay.
In the rain, will he be here?
Yeah, he's coming.
Okay. I want to get in touch with the guy who gives these long. I'm serious. I want with the guy who gives these infomercials for like BioCleanse or whatever the product is. I called the station like months, maybe even like a year ago, asking the same thing, and like I left my message, and no one ever got back to me.
It's hardly like reporting to an office and like punching in and punching out. It's interesting and it's always different, and it's something of my own making. It's been like a niche of mine to write about people, write about New Yorkers, and that's what I'm interested in. I like people. I get a kick out of them.
Daytime is for finding stories, and like the nighttime and there's a time to find them and there's a time to write them, and I find just because I'm a little hyperactive or whatever you call it, ADD, it's harder for me to I'm going to sit down in the middle of the day and write my story, like I'm kind of jumpy, and I want to talk to people. That's why I'm more active. I want to get out there, and the New York Times guys are looking for you. We want to meet up. We want to write you up for the New York Times because everybody knows you in this neighborhood. This guy's a kimchi salesman. He walks around with some kind of briefcase or whatever, trying to interest people in buying kimchi. This job is so fact-driven and cerebral and stressful that you need something that's not that. I dropped music for a while when I was doing this news stuff, and I was real because I didn't have time and all this stuff, and then I realized I needed something else. I have a trumpet. I keep my trumpet in the car. I'll play music with them. I'll ride a bike with them. Whatever they're doing, I'll go with them. And because that's what I would do anyway.